In this episode, the Geordie and the Gragok leave Ceduna and head west to Eucla, stopping for windmills, whales, unnecessary t-shirts at the Nullarbor Roadhouse, and watching a drone sail heroically towards the horizon, before they cross into Western Australia and arrive earlier than the sat-nav promised, thanks to yet another completely baffling time zone shift.
That's us leaving Ceduna.
It is, and where we're going?
We're going to Eucla.
Sounds like an instrument that you would play.
This is probably the longest of our legs on the way to WA. It's slightly over 5 hours according to the sat-nav, which means it'll probably be closer to 6 or even more, because we're going to be stopping across when we're crossing the Nullarbor and looking at things, hopefully.
There are two things to see from my perspective today. Nullarbor Roadhouse, got to be done. I hope they sell like merch so I can get a t-shirt. And
we want to see the Bunda Cliffs.
The Bunda Cliffs.
There's the head of Bite, I think, or head of blight. So I need to look it up. This is my 56-year-old memory starting to go. And then we need to stop at the Nullarbor sign, of course. So we're hoping to do a bit of exploring today. I will do my hair before we get there because I've got overnight sleeping hair.
No pineapple?
Yeah, well, right now I've still got pineapple, unfortunately. So overnight sleeping hair.
That's my fault because I'm a bit excited about getting on the road.
It's
a really strange day today for anyone who's not done this. So the trip today is 491 kilometres, which, as Jana said, should be about 6 hours because I don't tow at 110, I tow at the legal limit of 100. But we also get an hour and a half back.
We do, because we cross over into WA, and that means the clock goes back.
Our second time zone.
No, hang on. It's still 3 hours, isn't it?
No, because we've lost half an hour because we were in SA.
No. I'm talking about the fact that we haven't swapped over daylight saving yet. So we're still in summertime.
Oh, 2.5 then.
Yeah, 2.5 hours. I think 2.5 hours. And then when you come back, it's only 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Coming back, of course, you have the same problem. So you think you're having a reasonably short day, but you find out you've got an extra 2 hours on the day. You've lost 2 hours of the day, so it gets dark really early.
Well, we'll get into, if it says on it's a 4-hour drive, or it'll be a 5-hour drive between Eucla and Nullarbor Roadhouse, actually, is where we're going to stop on the way back. That's actually, if you consider that to be probably a 5.5-hour drive, add 2 hours to that. So if we leave at 9 and expect to get there at 2, we're actually going to get there at 4.
Anyway, that's us for now. We're going to get on the road.
Yeah.
We're just leaving Ceduna. Bye-bye, thank you. Yeah, awesome evening.
And don't count our math, because our math might have been a bit off.
Yeah, it's a bit early for math. Hello, Penong.
This is Penong.
With the world's largest windmill, which can't really be correct, can it? I mean, I think the Dutch people may have something to say about that.
Maybe Australia's biggest windmill?
No, it said the world's.
The world's largest.
I mean, in the way that America has, what's it called? The Worldwide Baseball League or something, even though it's just America.
Might be slightly bigger than the ones in
It's not the one you've been to Amsterdam.
Yeah.
You've seen the ones next to the canals. They're huge.
I don't know.
They power log cutting machines and pumps and.
All right, Penong. You need to
up your game, Penong.
you need to verify that you are in fact the biggest windmill. They probably don't need to verify, but we should verify. There's many windmills.
There is
Do you want to get down?
a good photographic opportunity.
All right.
We'll just take our picture.
All right. Where would you like to park?
I'm just going to pull in here. It's all right with
A
you?
lot of windmills. Yes.
Yeah.
All right then. Let's go take pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, little birdie. It's a
That's
28.
beautiful birdie, that.
It's a 28, which is you don't really see.
28.
Yes. Lincoln parrots. Anyway,
Hey?
they're Port Lincoln.
What a strange name. Poor
In
bird.
Western Australia, these parrots are known as 28s from the contact call, a whistled 28. This is Penong, a place so dry the air has a crunch to it. Rain, rare, rivers, optimistic. So the locals did something very clever. They kidnapped the wind. These magnificent spinning monsters hauled water from deep underground, keeping farms, stock and towns alive at the edge of the Nullarbor. No computers, no apps, just steel, gears and stubborn outback ingenuity. They are noisy, overbuilt, slightly mad, but they work. Perfect Australia in action.
Apologies. It's the biggest windmill in Australia, not the whole of the world.
But you could hear us arguing about it earlier. Is it bigger? How could it be bigger, Jess? You've seen the windmills in Amsterdam.
Anyway, there you go. That was
very cute
that was
windmill.
Penong.
Yeah. It was very, very cute windmill park, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, taking photo.
Here's our first glimpse of how far Perth is still away from us. We have already done 1,699 kilometres.
And we've got 1,849 to go.
Yeah, and for the next 80 kilometres, I need to look out for kangaroos and animals that do square poos. It's true.
Which is what? What is it?
I can't remember what we call them.
It's wombat.
Wombats. They do square poos.
I tell you, as we're getting older,
Oh my! I've got.
memory's just terrible, isn't it?
It's just because I'm concentrating on many things in my brain. isn't it?
Maybe. You're probably right. All right.
All right, everybody. That's the update. Look at the gorgeous view,
Isn't it gorgeous?
and we're not even on the Nullarbor yet.
Oh, so excited. Sorry, so excited.
That's fine.
Okay. Look at this. Look at just how flat it is, baby. Look how flat it is.
Yeah. Not a tree to be seen for miles.
It does say, we did pass a sign that said it was the eastern side of the treeless plain.
So we're going to stop in 5 kilometres and have a walk around the Nullarbor Roadhouse
Yes.
on the basis that I wasn't allowed to stay there yesterday.
Oh, you weren't? Poor thing.
I had to go to Ceduna.
You didn't want. You were the one who didn't want to stop it. What was the town's name?
Pachiba.
Pichera.
Close. Anyway, look at this. Not a tree to be seen. It's just bush. Scrubland, I suppose, really, for want of a better description. I'm sure it's someone's very important scrubland.
No, it's a national park. I think.
Yeah, well, it's somebody's owned by the nation.
South Australia.
National park.
Well, I'm interested. I'm hoping to be able to get Stuart something, a T-shirt, a bumper sticker, something that says that he crossed the Nullarbor.
She said bumper sticker, not bum sticker. That's something completely different.
Well,
And as you'll see,
it's starting
raining.
to rain. Of all the things I didn't expect to happen, was for us to get rained on.
I hope it's rain. Who knows out here? Well, I guess this is the Nullarbor Roadhouse on the right hand side.
It is.
It is. Hello! I wanted to see you for years. Don't need no scenic flights though.
That's a lot of people. So we would have been staying here last night, baby.
Yeah.
We would be staying here on the way back. Yeah, we'll be staying here on the way back.
That's a bit of a ledge. Oh dear. Somebody could have done with doing a bit of tarmac, I reckon.
We just need to find somewhere to park.
This is the Nullarbor, flat, empty, and named after what it doesn't have, trees. Once crossing it wasn't a road trip, it was a gamble. Back in the 1950s, this place was a sheep station. Then someone realised stranded motorists needed fuel, urgently, so they sold it by hand, from barrels to cars already on the brink. When the air highway arrived, the Nullarbor Roadhouse became mandatory. You didn't stop because you wanted to. You stopped because there was nothing else. And then comes the plot twist. Just 20 kilometres down the road, the land ends, and the ocean erupts with whales. Every year, southern right whales gather here to give birth, turning absolute emptiness into one of Australia's greatest sights. Fuel up here, see the whales there, and realise the Nullarbor isn't empty. It just saves the good stuff for last.
Well, that was the Nullarbor Roadhouse, including the merch.
Yes, we got t-shirt each.
Matchy t-shirts.
Yeah, Janice may have gotten a fridge magnet.
Yeah, well, we need something because our fridge door is seeing better days. Yeah. The only thing I would say about the Nullarbor Roadhouse is A, it was raining.
Yes.
And B, they could really do with a better surface to pull in on.
Yes. And
this is really freaking me out. And keep some of these potholes up.
Yeah. I have to say as well, though, that the sheep carrier that was in it made the whole place smell very much of sheep and sheep urine.
Yeah, I honestly thought it was the Nullarbor Roadhouse was smelling.
Here on the left.
All right, I just need to get the caravan at this last pothole and then I'm good. Yep, good. Phone out. Well, there we go. As you'll see in the next sign, for the next 96 kilometres, need to be aware of, obviously, kangaroos, need to be aware of wombats with a square poo, but more importantly, watch out for camels. For those of you that don't know a lot about Australia, we export camels to the Middle East. We have more wild camels than anywhere else in the world. And that's because a lot of white folk came over in the 1800s and decided to release the camels when they were done exploring. And of course, camels decided that they loved each other and made little baby camels. And now we have a lot of camels. So, next big sit rep for you is we are 1,626 kilometres from Perth, and I have done 1,912 kilometres already.
Yes. We are about 100 kilometres to our next stop.
Yeah.
Which is the Bunda Cliffs.
Yeah. So we're actually over halfway now.
Yes. And hopefully it isn't raining when we get there. Because it's raining right now.
It is. All right, that's it for now. I've been to the Nullarbor Roadhouse.
Yes.
There you go. Tick.
So it is now crossing the Nullarbor Plains.
And as they said, it's very plain. There are no trees. Do you want me to stop so you can do your Beatles walk?
No?
Remember your Beatles walk
Yes.
across it? We went to Uluru.
One, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, this is an emergency landing strip for the RFDS, the Royal Flying Doctors Service. Look left, look right, look up.
And then, quite suddenly, the Nullarbor does something extraordinary. It stops. These are the Bunda Cliffs, a relentless 200-kilometre wall of limestone plunging straight into the Southern Ocean, forming the longest uninterrupted sea cliffs on Earth. No beaches, no gentle slopes, just land, ending. They rise between 60 and 120 metres above the Great Australian Bight, marking the southern edge of the Nullarbor Plain and the exact moment Australia decides subtlety is overrated. Formed around 65 million years ago, back when things considerably larger and angrier than caravans roamed the planet, these cliffs have been standing here ever since, unimpressed by weather, time, or sat-navs that still think you'll arrive later than you actually do. From the lookouts, the view is immense. The ocean stretches forever. The waves crash far below, and in the right season, whales glide past beneath you like they personally own the place, which frankly, they probably do. It's also the sort of place where perspective kicks in. One moment you're marvelling at the scale of the landscape, the next you're watching someone's drone sail bravely out over the ocean and never come back. No return, no warning, just gone. A small, buzzing sacrifice to the Southern Ocean. Places like this remind you that crossing the Nullarbor isn't just a drive, it's an encounter. One where time zones stop making sense, technology occasionally gives up, and the sheer scale of the land makes absolutely everything else feel very small. And honestly, that's exactly why it's unforgettable, and why it suddenly feels it's time to push onto the South Australia and West Australia border checkpoint and finally go through one last time zone change.
We passed.
We're in WA!
Yeah.
Yay!
My time zone's updated on my clock. The last couple of kilometres, my arrival time at our destination was 2 hours before the clock on the car. The car was saying 3:15, and it was saying half past
2 or something.
half past 1 or something on the sat nav, which was quite funny.
I did take a picture.
Anyway, we're in WA. WA max speeds, all towing vehicles, 100 kilometres an hour. Been doing that anyway.
Yes, you have.
Local police are now targeting seat belts. Oh, I feel sorry for seat belts. They've never done anything wrong but save lives. Don't worry, I guess I know what they mean. You're looking for a welcome to WA,
Yeah, I was looking for a welcome. There's no welcome to WA. They don't even welcome us.
They don't want us.
So disappointed in my hometown.
Anyway, Janice is nearly home. Only another 1,500 kilometres to go.
But we're in Western Australia.
Well, done.
Now, for anybody who doesn't realise, it's going to take us the better part of many days to get through Western Australia.
Another 3 days to get to where we're going. It's taken us 3 days to get across South Australia.
I know. We've got 3 days to get from Victoria to here, if you don't count the days I'm working. And then from here to Margaret River, we've got 2 stops between. So we've got Eucla tonight, Ceduna tomorrow, Monjagup after that, and then Gracetown.
Yeah. Or No Anger, as I like to call it.
That now feels, now that we're in Western Australia, I feel a little bit like we did a thing.
Yeah, we did. I drove across the Nullarbor in 1 day. I've done 466 kilometres so far, and I've got another 9 to go. Then I'm done for the day.
Done for the day. We'll be in Eucla.
Well, that's the plan anyway. We'll see.
All right. Well, we'll maybe get into Eucla.
Bye.
And so, the Geordie and the Gragok roll safely into the Eucla campsite after what can only be described as a proper day on the road, crossing state lines, time zones and vast empty landscapes. There were windmills, whales, enormous cliffs, someone's unfortunate drone that bravely set off into the Southern Ocean and never returned, and a border crossing where everyone behaved themselves. Dinner was excellent, morale was high, and importantly, none of the snakes preserved on the bar featured on the menu. In the next episode, the next big drive begins, the long drive across Western Australia itself. Thanks very much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like to keep following their journey west.